What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black Graffiti. No, we've been gone for a minute, but we are back in full effect in 2022.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Had a couple things happen last year where we had to stop, unfortunately, and couldn't continue how we wanted. But nonetheless, we back up in this thing. We finna do it. It's gonna be me and Cornelius. Well, I'm not gonna say Cornelius. Why put your name out there? Sorry. Me and Corn. Y'all call that man Corn, not Cornelius.
It is what it is.
And most of the time it'll be both of us. Sometimes it may just be me, vice versa, whatever. But you see, we got the blue and we got the pink representing the men and the ladies. And today we talking about what?
Dislikes between the man and the woman.
So what we talk about today is nothing that's we're not saying these are all you all's views. We just have a lot of discussion, a lot of topics that we talk about on day-to-day basis sometimes. And this is a topic that we felt like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So you want to go ahead and start us off a little bit about what you think? Basically, what do you there's a lot of situations and times where women, we do things that we think attract men. Sometimes, yeah, I think people in general, they do stuff because it makes them happy, it makes them feel attractive and motivates them. But at other times, we may do it because we think this is truly what men want to see or whoever you're with wants to see. So what you think?
So, I mean, a few of them, I don't know if this is the number one thing for most men, but one of them is the eyelash thing.
That's a big thing for you.
I don't get it. To me, I'd rather you go natural with the eyelashes. I don't care how short they are. If you have any, it don't really make a difference. Because you don't know any man that say, hey, girlie right there, she got some fire eyelashes, B. Like that's never really said. So
Right.
That can stop, because honestly, it's a lot of men that makes you look weird. We all know they're not real. You can have some ones that look natural. I've heard of that, which is cool. The natural ones is not bad.
Of course.
But the ones that they call bats, bro, it's just strange and it's odd because it's not needed. It's too much. At that point in time, it's not enhancing. It's really just taken away because it's just too much. It's really not, I don't know. It's nothing for me. I don't know. I ain't speaking on all men, but most men I know, they don't really like to deal with the eyelash thing. So
yeah,
that's how I put that out there.
Okay, well let's hit them with another one. What other things do you think that women do to enhance their beauty, or that they think enhance their beauty? Or I'm a woman too, that we think that enhances our beauty, but you all, or some of you all, feel like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that, whatever, woo woo. Like, what would be something?
Another thing would be the injections of the rear end, the posterior. But
wow, not that he said posterior, you mean the booty?
No, yeah. But anyway, with that though, is all right. So getting the lift, that's cool, but just getting it to where it looks weird, because like honestly, it has to be the shape of your legs. You got some twigs, and then you got this huge ass. Like, it looks weird. Like, that's just, we all know that's fake, and it's not attractive. It's just you look like basically a walking bird. That's what you look like. And
not a walking bird.
If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to do to enhance, how you feel about yourself, that's cool. If you want to be a little thicker, that's fine. But you know what? Most of the time, just work out for it. Most people don't want to work out for shit. They just rather, go ahead and get the surgery done. If you work it out, it's more natural. It looks better. Now if you want a little more cushion back there, that's what the lift is for. But if you just want to
but you can also lift your behind and lift other stuff by exercising too. That's another thing.
Right. But if you just want to go in for the gargantuous butt, that's just weird. What's wrong with wanting a little, or a little more? Yeah, I just want the huge ones, and I'm like, that's just it's too much. Not saying, because I'm a bigger dude, I can handle it, but I don't. I don't want to deal with it, So
you said you don't want to deal with it.
Nah, I don't. I know it's kind of hard for some people to, wipe behind there. How your hygiene is with it. I really don't know.
You think that's
I ain't
a big
trying.
thing
No, for real. I knew this dude I used to work with when I was at Hyundai Napleton. He said he don't like the huge butts because he had a bad experience with one of them.
So
she didn't clean behind.
Oh.
She wasn't clean behind there, and she had basically shit back there, and then he wasn't. It scarred dude for life, but that's what they said. Stuff like that can happen, and then that's a fear for a lot of people. That'll turn you off. But like I said, all women ain't like that. issues ain't all lifts or surgeries ain't like that. It's just how I feel. I'd rather just the natural way.
Yeah.
If you want to know how to get it that way, I don't understand people do workout plans that's geared towards the rear end, you know, so you can, or the ass. I'm gonna stop talking. This is just the ass, so you can deal with that like that. But that's just how I feel personally about that.
Just for me to add my little 2 cents in for that, I feel like it's nothing wrong if that's what you want to do and that makes you feel good. Do stuff more so for yourself. You don't have to do it to attract somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If they're attracted to you, they're gonna be attracted to you. Whether it's your face is pretty, you're beautiful, it's your personality, whatever it is, they're gonna be attracted to you. So you don't have to do something, especially if it's not for you. And secondly, to put yourself in harm's way, because some of that stuff, especially when not just in injections, but then putting like these foreign different objects and stuff in you, it's just not healthy. And I'm more so going towards the healthy side, and that's just something I'm not cool with. The other thing is, and again, if it's something that makes you feel good, fine. But if it starts deteriorating your health, that's when I'm like, okay, let's think about this. Maybe get it removed, just different stuff like that. It's been so many different, celebrities like K. Michelle and other people like that have spoken on it. So those are the things I kind of look at. And also, this is the other thing that really, really bothers me, right? Every woman, every shape, you're beautiful. Whether you're bigger, whether you're smaller, you're petite, you're thin, you're fat, whatever you want to call it, thick, it doesn't matter. Whatever you call yourself, right?
You're a queen regardless.
Right. But don't put someone down. I'll speak on myself, then I'll speak for others. So for me, I have truly been working out for over a year now with my trainer, and I just feel phenomenal, and it's made me feel so good. So basically, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my health. I've had so many people pass away to different health issues and stuff dealing with weight. So when a lot of people have seen me at a certain weight, they feel like, oh, well, you don't have a reason to lose weight. I did. Nonetheless, I'm not going to put somebody down because they don't want to work out, or I'm not going to, or they feel like they can't do it, or they don't have enough motivation to do it. And secondly, I'm not going to put somebody down because I look a certain way and maybe they're big. I'm not going to do that. With that being said, it goes the other way. I'm not going to put you down because you got work done. Just as long as you did it for you, sis, we good. But don't go get work done, then get on the book or get on a social media platform and make it seem like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the shit. Please don't do that, because you bought it. Let's be honest. You bought it. Again, nothing's wrong with it, but vice versa. Don't be putting each other down. We're supposed to lift each other up. Whether you bought it, whether you worked for it, don't put each other down. That's my biggest pet peeve about that. So, move. Go ahead.
Like I said, the natural way is the better way. That's why I'm loving all our black queens are going more to the locks. I'm loving that. I've been telling her for the longest to go natural, a long time, because it's better, it's healthier. That's just, we all need to go back to just the natural thing. I'm not talking about the natural thing as in we don't shower or we don't use soap or we don't use deodorant. I ain't going that natural. Not going to that extreme. But what I am saying is that we do need to go back to being natural, as in not putting all these foreign products and all these products that we can't even pronounce, and everything, put it in our bodies and in our hair and stuff like that. So that's what I mean. The natural way, like the pounds and pounds of makeup thing. Like for real, you don't really need all that makeup. You transform yourself to look like another person. You're basically lying to whoever it is you're meeting or you're talking to, because you're not who you say you are. I meet you, you look like this. And then when we go to sleep, when we wake up and that's gone, you're like a totally different person. You can't get mad at a dude for getting upset because you lied to him, because that's not who you really look like.
But some dudes like that. Some dudes like women that continuously put a whole bunch of makeup on.
I'm here. So. Okay. And some dudes do like that. And that's cool. If that's what he likes, that's fine. But I'm speaking from a lot of guys that said this. They don't like the pounds and pounds of makeup. Now, some, mascara, foundation, whatever y'all want to call this stuff, some of that here and there is cool. But to put on a whole new face, and that's what I'm saying, that's a lot, a whole new face. To make
yourself look like something else.
That's going a little too far. I mean, like I said, if you are a makeup artist and you love that, that's your thing. Hey, do you? Yeah. But in the end, you just know that every guy doesn't like the
so basically what you're saying is the makeup should enhance you but not change you.
That's true.
Okay.
It always, anything that you do should enhance, not formally change you.
I get you. Swinging some things a little bit differently my way for the ladies. One thing that I don't like, and I think some women don't like this either, I don't know, my mindset is a little bit different. So if you a man and you got a lot of money, whatever, you're very successful, Hey, that's great. Keep doing your thing. Especially if you're a black king, keep doing your thing. That's great. But for you to be so flashy, like that's just what's gonna get women all the time. And for some women that work, hey, good for y'all. Don't work for me. Don't act like because you're pulling up in a Benz or you're pulling up in a Mercedes or a more expensive, luxurious type of car that's just gonna pull me. That's gonna be enough. Don't come in the club. Don't come to the bar and sit next to me and pull out this big wad of money. Like that's just supposed to be like, oh my god, like.
But some women won't even probably look your way unless you look like you got something on you.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is like the ones that just want to purposely put it out there, like, oh, like say you got a whole bunch of money. This is all your money. Okay, that's cool. Whatever you come. Hey, I want to buy you a drink. I think you're so beautiful or pretty. That's cool. But when you go to the extent of just like doing extra shit, like just taking it out and just doing all this, just being extra flashy with it, you know, and then telling me about, oh yeah, you want to, you know, you should come ride me one day. You know, I got a Benz. I got whoop. Okay, my mindset personally, it's not mine.
Okay.
Why do I care? I mean, I get it's a part of a conversation, but just don't be over the top with it. It's nice that you were successful. That is attractive, of course.
This one dude, I don't remember his name, but he has a he has a YouTube channel. It's the Gold Digger one, and that's the thing.
I know.
Where
I've seen that.
You know what? It's some people that's mad about that. I love that because then you actually see. Because he had like he a regular person, hey, and they don't get him that.
But
dude, not
he
even
also does sometimes he does flashy stuff too.
True.
And that's the part that gets on my nerves about men. So he's being true to it because a lot of men that had that much money and is that successful will be that flashy because they feel like I'm gonna get you regardless because I got this.
Well, no, I
don't like that.
You're doing that to see if that makes a difference. And it was only it was only a few of them where. He called his homeboy. He was like, hey, come up here and grab this car to make it look like it ain't mine. So he did. And the world was like, well, you know, I ain't really care about the car for real, but you cool. He's like, oh, well, shit, you passed the test and everything. But some of them actually got mad as hell when he was like, yeah, you're a gold digger. And then he hopped in the car. Some ladies destroyed his car, tried to, one chick talked about shooting the dude. It's like, it was funny because you got mad because I see you, see you for who you are, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good on that.
But I get that. But at the same time, if you're being extra flashy with it, it's a difference between getting ready to go to your car and you see this fine woman or whoever you think looks good, whatever it is, come out and the grocery store, the gas station, whatever, and then you go up and talk to her. But it's another thing to just purposely like make it known that, oh, this is my car, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look, I got this. And he does it in some of his videos. Oh, I got the ceramic, woo, I got this, I got this. For me, I would be like, what's your point? Is it mine? No, it's not mine. You gonna give me the money in your pocket? No, you're not. So if you're not gonna be real about you being you, let me like you for you. Because if you like me, which I doubt you won't, because I'm a little confident with it, I'll be honest. At the end of the day, then it's gonna work. But please don't come to me with the flashy stuff because you're thinking that a materialistic thing can buy me. For me, that's not going to work because guess what? It's not mine. I'm not going to be a successful woman. I know it's a little bit different than men having money and women, but I'm not going to be a successful woman and I really, really like this man. And I'm just going to always talk about my Benz and about the 10 properties I got and not all the time. Just to use that, especially when we first meeting. I really want to get to know you. We at the bar, I want to get to know you. Now, if you ask me stuff, I may say it and bring it out, but it's not going to be in a cocky way like, man, I got you. I got all this. You can't say no to me.
It's different for men and women.
I said it could be a little different. I said it could.
Because honestly, like for real, let's go to this point. Gamers. Most women think gamers are nerds. I mean, they think they nerds. They think they lame. They think they, fat and everything like that. It's some gamers. It's most of the gamers out here. Now, I'm not talking about the people that just go home and just play games, but well, actually I am. I'm talking about the ones that actually make millions of dollars. Like a lot of them make millions. Like honestly, gaming is now the new fortune now. Like it's a lot of gamers that make lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
But people used to put down if you're a gamer that you was a nerd. But now this nerd makes millions of dollars. But just because he don't dress like the baby or you know all the babies are it's little baby, the baby
they also
baby,
say Fabulous
baby.
got swag too, so we gonna throw him out there. He ain't dressing like Fabulous.
Yeah, like, Fabulous be that dude be dressing, bro. But the point is that you do have to look a certain way. Like some women that I've heard, you got to have swag, or some women that I've heard, you got to be some type of hood nigga. Like I don't.
You know why that is though?
I know for the protection. I get
I was
that.
about to say I break that down to you. What that
I
part
get that.
is
I get
for
what
the
that's
most
for.
part.
But
But
you mostly don't want one of them, because if you want one of them,
you're not gonna get what you want,
right? Because that life consists of what his life is, and what his life is, you're gonna have to fly by and do it. You know, he's gonna have to live how he lived.
Yeah.
You know, you have to worry about. I mean, dude, go to strip club. That's what he's do. His partners. That's what he about. His partners.
But you know, I've always said, I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna just new 2022. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. You love it, you hate it. It's all good. I've always, because I've dated those type of guys, of course, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with your homeboys, do what you gotta do. I understand. It's a different type of life, but. If you are consistently around a bunch of men all the time and you never giving me no time, don't be mad when I call your ass gay. I'm like, you got a whole chick here, and yeah, you go do what you doing, especially if I'm not bothering you. But from time to time,
y'all always want to stab.
You gotta. I'm just being honest though. From time to time, you gotta show me some type of affection, something. We gotta go kick it. We gotta do something. I'm just saying, it's a way to do everything and go about doing everything. Like, you got to be able to multitask and make it work. Be considerate. But again, most of them aren't, because they used to either a woman is dealing with it and putting up with it, not saying nothing, or it's just, hey, this is what it is, accept it or not. And I respect it 100%, because I don't have to accept it. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? That's my choice as a woman.
Right.
But my whole point with that was just being extra flashy. Like, if you got money and stuff like that, you don't have to be extra flashy with it. A woman, of course, is always going to want you to be successful. That's great. That's good. But understand, if you come to a woman that has a mindset like me, I can already see and tell by your demeanor and how you act, for the most part, what it is. You don't have to take out your wad of money. I feel like it's a lot smarter and a lot safer to have that $1 bill around those blue face hundreds. Like, I just feel like that. You don't have to pull the wad out and put it all in front of me and do all this extra stuff. I got, let me find a little 20 in here. It's so hard. Like, you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do it.
It is hard to find a 20 in a bunch of hundreds though.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying,
Now, something that you brought up earlier, I go into this one about cooking. So talking about men versus women cooking or whatever, like, and y'all can comment on this too and let us know, like, do you feel like the roles have switched? Do you feel like, as a man, do you want your woman to cook 24/7? Like what is it? But you say your opinion, your take on it, because I want to hear a guy on it.
I mean, I like to throw down in the kitchen myself. Now, I'm not no chef, because I know you was about to say that. I'm not a chef.
Gonna say nothing.
I'm not a chef, but I like to throw down sometimes if I have the time to do it, or if I'm at home, and I'll throw down. But I think it should be whoever. Like, say you got a married couple, who's ever at the crib at that time. If you're a man and you can't cook, hey, have takeout or something. Have something.
YouTube. Try.
Or you can try. You can do
that too. If it's good, because baby, if it's bad, we can go get something to eat. True. But you try it.
Or if you're a woman and you do know how to throw down, and if you are not tired, because I understand you may be tired from work or whatever, and then you don't feel like cooking, you can order some too. I just think whoever's there at the time, if you off work and you've been there all day and your significant other come home, you should have something to cook or have something ordered, just to have the decency of doing that. I'm not saying the woman has to be in the kitchen every night at 6:00, my dinner needed to be there. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. That's totally different. But if you're a woman that don't like to cook, you might want to put that out there when you first started dating. Just put out there, you don't like to cook.
But you know what?
Some people like to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm this cook. But when it comes down to it, you don't cook. You don't. And like I said, it does not matter to me, because I'm going to eat regardless. I don't care.
So it wouldn't matter to you if a girl just was like, I might try to cook sometime, but I'm not that person. That's not a dislike for you.
If you're not that person, you're not that person. I'm already hip to that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get upset by something you just came out and truthfully told me. If you want to make it seem like you this cook or this chef when we first dating, and then as we get into it, I find out that you not no cook. Again, you just lied for some reason. You know, now if you if you're trying, that's different.
Yeah.
But yes, every man would love a woman that's in here cooking every day. Because I ain't gonna lie, most women are better cooks than men. I'm gonna get a lot of bash. I'm gonna get bashed a lot.
There's some men that can cook.
But I'm not saying. I said most of the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's some men out here that can throw down. It's a lot of men out here that can throw down in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Got a homeboy. Every time he come here, and bro, cold. I give it to him.
Yeah, we need you to come back.
Right, bro. So, bro, that man made some stuff with cabbage, and I couldn't even understand it, bro. I couldn't eat it because it had beef in it, but it looked good. But the thing about it is, it's not needed for me, but I guess it's needed for most men because they don't know how to cook, or they just don't want to put in the effort to try to learn.
You know what's interesting? And this is probably going to be really different for some people. I don't know. I never heard a man tell me this before, but I know somebody that told me that unless this woman is his girl, right? He don't want. She can be like, be on the phone, talking, right? I'm finna come over and cook for you. Or, tonight you free? Yeah, I'm free. I'm finna come cook for you. No. And I don't want to come over. So he don't want her to come over and cook for him.
She might poison him.
And he don't want to go to her house for her to cook for him. Unless they're like together, because I guess the feeling is kind of like you don't have to do wife duties or girlfriend duties when this is not that. We just talking. We just getting to know each other and stuff like that. Unless we've established something and we made it clear.
Because then
and we made it clear, because they feel like if I'm allowing you to do that, then I'm allowing you to think that you have priority. True. Like you are a priority. And if we're not at that level and we haven't made that clear and at a standard, don't think that, because once I allow you to do that and it's something else, even though you know it's something else, but you did it, you might feel a certain way.
I understand that. I get that. I get that. I understand that 100%.
And then he ain't going to reciprocate that either.
I agree with that.
That was different. And I was like, whoa. I ain't never thought of it like that. Until you said something in stone. Because this is why I used to say all the time stuff about marriage. So basically saying that, why would I give 100% when I don't have the ring? I feel like if I give you 100%, you're not going to feel no need to give me the ring because you're already getting everything. So why would I marry you?
I'm going to put a point out to that.
I thought of that too.
I know people, homegirls and stuff like that, who've been with a guy for less than 5 years, mm-hmm. who has taken that guy on like to Chiefs games, stuff that you will see wives do.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you're doing wife duties. That means you just, someone that you with, that you care about, you see that this person, like, put it to you like this. Me, I'm a LeBron fan. Yes, I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan all day, every day, brother. So
me too, up in this thing.
So I would love to go to a Lakers game. Mm-hmm. Love to go to a Lakers game.
Yeah.
And see LeBron play at Staples Center or Crypto, whatever it's called. It's always gonna be Staples Center to me. I'm gonna put it on here. It will always be Staples Center. I'm not saying crypto.com or whatever. Even though I just said it. It's gonna be Staples Center. Anyway, so to go see that. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to. Now, I give it a time period. I'm not gonna be with someone for a year and then I'm gonna take them on this extravagant. Nah, hell no, because stuff can happen at that point in time. But if you've been with this person for years,
how many years we talking? It's 2, 3. What is it? Is it really a time frame or is it a comfort?
5 or plus years. 5 plus years is a good amount of time to get to know somebody. 5 plus years, because in 1 to 5 years, people can change up on you. Even like in 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 years. But I say in 5 years or more, that's a good steady relationship. Y'all been together. Y'all know each other ins and outs. More so at that time. So here's the thing. Just because, like you say, if you take me to a Lakers game, that doesn't mean that it's a wife thing. It doesn't have to be a wife thing for me, because you already understand and know that'll be a great surprise because I love the Lakers. So you don't, and that's what people say. I don't want to do wife duties. It's something, because this is the thing. Y'all expect us to go above and beyond better than what we did every year for Valentine's Day, your birthday. Y'all expect us to go above and beyond for that. But for us men, we have to give you the ring to get certain qualities. Now I understand, because a lot of women have said, I'm not going to do wife duties if I'm not a wife, but.
And I'm not saying you can't do nice things, but I feel like keep it at that 70-80 thing, because when you get married, for a man, just thinking psychologically, like if I were a man, if I was with a woman.
How about we not think like that?
I'm not a man, y'all. I was born a female, all that, so we're good.
Oh, trust me, I know that shit by now.
Wow.
Okay, go finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyway. At the end of the day,
I put that out there.
Cannot stand you. At the end of the day, it's like, if I was thinking like a man, and all men probably don't think like this, but I know it's got to be a couple that do. If I've been with this woman and this woman is secure enough to still be with me, and it's been some years or whatever, and she's giving her all, and I know she's giving her all, is no other bags, no other tricks and stuff that she's pulling out, why do I feel the need to marry her? What is a piece of paper going to prove? Why do we need the piece of paper? It's just going to complicate things. Because if something happens between us, we don't have to worry about divorce. We don't have to worry about this account or that account or alimony. We don't have to worry about none of that. So how we already moving, smooth and stuff. So how about we keep it where it's at? I think some men think like that. I know some men think like that.
Yeah, they do.
So when the woman comes in like, damn, it's been 5-6 years. How come you haven't even hinted about it? We talked about it. Baby, it's going to make things complicated. What is that piece of paper going to do for us that we already not doing for each other?
And what does marriage mean to people now these days?
That's a whole nother video and topic.
True.
But
we're going to say that
true.
for that.
That's true.
Yo.
Yeah.
You can get pretty
But
pretty
that's something
dark.
to think about. But the little last thing I wanted to mention, and you can, have your little seance and stuff. Well, I actually had two that I wanted to ask. Do y'all like the long fingernails, like the long
Hell
nails? Because when I
Hell
do get mine
no.
done, they're a little short. This is my preference. Now, if it's your preference as a woman, that's fine. Do it.
I don't know who decided to do this. I don't know. How about y'all all get together as a nation and talk to y'all? Go talk to Beyonce. That's y'all leader. Go talk to her. I never seen her wear them, but I'm saying that's y'all leader. And how about we all just disregard the fact of the long nails, because that is retarded.
What's too long? Like, show it. Like, what's the?
If they look like eagle talons and look like you can scrape and kill me with them, then them too long. Like, for real. There's this lady that was on, I think it's Ripley's Believe It or Not, or some show where
they was
got
curling.
Right. So she had to use her knuckles to do stuff. Like, at a point in time, it's ridiculous. I understand y'all women, people try to come up with new things. I get it. But some stuff is just retarded, and it just needs to be left as just what it is. Like getting your nails different colors. There's only so many colors you can do. It's only so many different patterns.
Ain't nothing wrong with colors and patterns.
I said there's only so many you can do. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying, but whoever thought of let's get them like 20 inches long, like that is just weird.
That's weird.
I ain't rocking with it. If other men love that, that's fine. I've also heard some man that's going to get a little X-rated, but heard some men that said they love it because when they wrap around the dick. That's what I've heard. But I don't know shit about that, because that's just weird to me. That's a whole new type of fetish that I ain't trying to venture into. So, I mean, that's what I've heard. So, I'm just saying. But that's how I feel about the nails. It don't roll with me,
Well, with that being said, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I know we're gonna bring the other topic in. We gonna say that for a later date. I think you had a good way of wrapping it up at the end.
I guess so, because you wrap around.
Yeah. So yeah. Woo! All right. So we appreciate y'all tuning in, watching this video. Like I said, we have a lot more things to come for sure with Black Graffiti.
Yes, sir.
some other things coming that I'm not gonna mention right now. So just kind of stay tuned. We appreciate everybody that's still following us, even though we really haven't been putting any content out there, but it's coming. Like I said, I'll be doing some things by myself, and then we'll be doing stuff together. Don't look like that. He'll probably be doing some ventures and stuff by himself. So just be looking for some different stuff. Sir. And again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, looking at the video and stuff like that. Comment, share, like, all that. We appreciate all the love. All right. Peace out.
Peace.